In a world teeming with the extraordinary, Alice, our young adventurer, finds herself in a hall sweltering under the weight of its heat. She picks up a fan and gloves, using the fan to provide some much-needed relief. "How peculiar today feels," she muses out loud. "Just yesterday everything was as it always has been. Could I have changed overnight?" A contemplative silence follows as she ponders this thought. She wonders if she woke up the same person this morning. A vague memory of feeling slightly different lingered. But if she had changed, who had she become? This, she decided, was the real conundrum. Alice then starts to consider all the children she knows of her age, pondering if she could have been transformed into one of them. "I'm confident I'm not Ada," she declares. "Her hair falls in long ringlets while mine does not, and I can't possibly be Mabel, for I know a myriad of things, and well, her knowledge is very limited. Besides, she is she, and I am I, and oh dear, how baffling it all is." In an attempt to solve this puzzle, Alice decides to test her knowledge, starting with multiplication. But to her dismay, the numbers don't add up. She then tries geography, but once again the facts are all jumbled. This further fuels her belief that she might indeed be Mabel. Determined to confirm her identity, Alice begins to recite a poem. But her voice sounds different and the words don't come out as they used to. Yet she pushes through, reciting verses about a cheerful crocodile who welcomes little fishes with a gentle smile. "I'm certain those aren't the right words," Alice laments, her eyes welling up with tears. The fear of being Mabel and having to live in a small house with hardly any toys and a mountain of lessons to learn overwhelms her. She resolves that if she is Mabel, she will stay where she is. If they want her to return, they will first have to tell her who she is. And only if she likes being that person will she consider going back. "Oh dear," Alice sobs, "I wish they would just tell me who I am. I'm so weary of being alone." As she says this, she glances down at her hands and is startled to see that she had unknowingly put on one of the rabbit's little white gloves. "How did I manage that?" she wonders. "I must be shrinking again." To summarize, our young Alice finds herself in a peculiar situation. She questions her identity and contemplates if she could have transformed into someone else overnight. She tries to test her knowledge to confirm her identity but ends up more puzzled. The fear of being Mabel and having to live a life she doesn't want overwhelms her, leading to a resolution to stay put until she knows who she is. The story ends with Alice realizing that she might be shrinking again, an unexpected twist that leaves us wondering what will happen next.